On the previous deal, we made a top 10 laptops under 40,000 pesos for gaming. But since we are going lower for the budget, here are the top 10 laptops that is really great for gaming for the price of 30,000 pesos. And with that said, let us proceed to the video. So for the first one, we have the Acer Aspire 3A315. So this laptop, like I said on the previous episode, that this one stays slick, really great in terms of build quality even though it is made out of plastic. But this one is an entry-level type laptop with an AMD Athlon 300U. With 4GB of RAM and a 500GB hard drive, you still have a Radeon Vega 3 graphics. So yeah, it is really reasonable for the price point despite its really good processor. And with integrated graphics, you can play some games from the lowest possible setting. On the next one though, if you want to step up a little bit, you have the Ryzen 3 version. So this one is the 3200U with 4GB of RAM, 1TB of hard drive storage for the price of 21,995. That is really good for its price point. But let's proceed to the next one. You have the Lenovo Ideapad 330 Ryzen 5. For the price of 24,000 pesos, you have a really great deal with the Ryzen 5 2500U, Vega 8 graphics with 4GB of RAM, and a 1TB hard drive that is full HD display. But let's go a little bit crazy when it comes to performance. So this one is the Asus A540UP. Even though it has an i5-7200U processor, it's still usable during this time point. But with 8GB of RAM and a 240GB SSD, that is a huge bonus and a little bit of a different monster inside. Where this one has the MX110 that gives you really great performance benefit but stays sleeker, portable, and I could say the build quality of this one is plastic with some limited upgrades, but you can actually see for 24,500, this is no exception that this one is the best laptop so far. Meanwhile, on the next one, we still have a laptop for 24,995. Even though this one has a Pentium Gold processor, the Vivobook 14X412UB stays sleeker, really portable, and more importantly, it still has the dedicated graphics. But you have a 128GB SSD with 4GB of RAM, and the MX110 would give you really great performance when it comes to gaming for low to medium settings. For 24,995, this is a huge deal. Proceeding on to the next one, if you want to have a free upgrade, you have the Lenovo Ideapad 330. So this one will have a free 4GB upgrade that can go with the Ryzen 3 2200U, 8GB of RAM, 1TB hard drive that runs on Windows 10. A Radeon Vega graphics that doesn't have any kind of disappointment with that 8GB of RAM, giving the price point of 25,992. For the next one, you have the best choice so far if you are really going to get this laptop. The Acer Aspire A315. This one is a huge step up with the Ryzen 3500U processor. With 4GB of RAM and a 1TB hard drive, this full HD laptop will have the best potential with the Radeon 540X. So this one is really a huge deal for this kind of price point. But proceeding on to the HP, we have the HP 14 that has a Ryzen 3 CPU, 4GB of RAM, and 1TB HDD with an AMD Radeon 520 graphics if you are going entry level for the price of 27,990. Onto the next one, you have the Asus Vivobook X512DK. So this laptop also has a Ryzen CPU which is similar to the Acer Aspire. Despite the Ryzen 5 3500, you still have the same R540X graphics, but with the 120GB SSD 1TB hard drive paired with 4GB of RAM and a full HD display. This one costs around 28,990. And last thing, this is one of the most infamous laptops that many people would appreciate. The Acer Swift 3 SF315 is one of the best laptops with an IPS display. But what's really great about it is that you have an MX150, Windows 10 2GB of RAM with the i3-7130U processor. This one really has a lot of potential when it comes to gaming. With that 2.7 GHz speed, that is no compromise at all. For the price of 30k, you have a great deal. So those are the laptops that is priced under 30,000 pesos for gaming. If you want to see more of this video, go hit the thumbs up button, sub, and hit the bell notification to get notified for some of the other deals. So with that being said, this is Norms and I'm signing off for now.